Picture this. Your garden is overflowing with flowers, pumpkins are ripening on the vine, and you bring all that color and warmth inside in one arrangement. Today I'm showing you how to turn a pumpkin into a vase for the most joyful late summer, early fall centerpiece. Before we start, don't forget to subscribe for more seed-to-table inspiration from flowers to food, and you can also find me on Instagram at The Naughty Garden for more daily garden moments. This whole project captures the beauty of the season. I've chosen a small white pumpkin, just big enough to hold a mason jar inside. That jar keeps the water contained and the pumpkin fresh, so the magic lasts longer. If you like, you can add a wire flower frog on top to help position the stems, but it's not essential. Now let's talk about preparing your flowers, because this step makes all the difference in how long your arrangement lasts. First, strip the lower leaves. Leaves sitting in water break down quickly, which creates bacteria. That bacteria blocks the stem from absorbing water, so stripping them keeps the water clean and your flowers fresh. Second, trim your stems at an angle. A flat cut seals against the bottom of the vase, but an angled cut gives more surface area for water uptake. And third, vary the heights of your stems. That's not just for looks, it's a design principle. Tall stems create movement and draw the eye upward. Medium heights build the body of the arrangement, and shorter stems fill in the base. Together, they mimic the natural way plants grow in a garden. Layered, not flat. Now the fun part is arranging. I always begin with the firmer, sturdier stems like sedum and zinnias. They act as the backbone, giving structure and mechanical support. This makes room for softer stems, dahlias, strawflowers, and runner beans, to rest against them and stay upright instead of collapsing into the vase. From there, I place the larger blooms like dahlias as a focal point. They're bold, so I treat them like anchors on a canvas. Then I layer in the rest of the zinnias, filling in the mid-level spaces. The sedum becomes texture and support. I tuck it into the gaps, holding things steady. Finally, I let strawflowers and runner beans weave through the arrangement, adding movement, lightness, and a touch of whimsy. Think of it like painting with flowers. The firm stems give you the canvas, and the big blooms are your brush strokes, and the accents are those little details that make it feel alive. And since all of these flowers came from my own garden, let me share why each has earned a place here, and why they might deserve a spot in your garden too. Zinnias are the ultimate beginner-friendly flower. They germinate quickly from seed, thrive in warm weather, and bloom non-stop until frost. The more you cut them, the more they produce. So an arrangement like this is really fueled by a summer of regular harvesting. Plus, pollinators love them, so they're as good for your garden as they are for your vase. Now dahlias, they're the queens of the late summer garden. Dahlias love heat and long days, and this is when they're at their absolute peak. They can feel like high maintenance, needing staking, tuber storage, and a little extra care, but their reward is those giant show-stopping blooms. When you place a dahlia in an arrangement, it instantly becomes the star. Now, if dahlias are the queens, strawflowers are the storytellers. They're technically everlastings, with paper petals that keep their color and shape even after they dry. That means an arrangement like this has a built-in keepsake. Once the pumpkin is gone, you can save the strawflowers and enjoy a little piece of this arrangement all winter long. And sedum here is the unsung hero. It's a perennial, drought-tolerant, and beloved by late-season pollinators like bees and butterflies. In an arrangement, sedum acts like both a filler and scaffolding. It tucks into gaps and helps hold everything else in place. And the best part, it lasts forever in water, sometimes outliving everything else in the vase. And the runner beans might surprise you here, but they're one of my favorite dual-purpose plants. The vines climb beautifully, and they've filled my garden arches behind me. They produce edible beans, and they have flowers that hummingbirds adore. As a cut flower, they add a natural, whimsical moment that you can't get from traditional cut flowers. They remind me of summer's abundance even as the season shifts. I love how this arrangement mirrors the moment. The pumpkin speaks of autumn, while the flowers hold onto summer's last bright notes. It's like capturing a season in transition right on your kitchen table. And don't forget that fresh flowers aren't just decor. They can boost your mood, lower stress, and bring daily reminders of beauty. I hope this inspires you to try your own pumpkin vase arrangement. If you do, tag me on Instagram at The Naughty Garden. I would love to see your creations. And don't forget to subscribe for more seed-to-table seasonal content, from garden tips to recipes to arrangements like this. Thanks for joining me. May your season be filled with beauty, joy, and homegrown inspiration.